Even before the Dobbs ruling, the 14 states with the most restrictive abortion laws had the worst maternal and child health outcomes in the country. Rachel Treisman, Associate Editor, Social Media and Digital Writer, Morning Edition, National Public Radio. Notes toward the People's Deeply Acrostic and/or Space-Time-Travel-Synchrony-Theme Communication Coordinated History of the United States, 10. 1788. South Carolina Republicans failed to reach consensus this Thursday on a near-total abortion ban, quashing an effort to enact the second state law restricting the procedure since the fall of Roe v. Wade and signaling GOP troubles in getting party members behind strict prohibitions. On September 8, 2022, anti-abortion lawmakers in the South Carolina Senate could not gather enough support for a ban beginning at fertilization that did not carve out exceptions for victims of rape or incest after 2 days of contentious debate. Under current state law, South Carolina has a heartbeat ban that bars abortions after cardiac activity can be detected, which took effect in late June, shortly after the Supreme Court reversed Roe, but was blocked by the South Carolina Supreme Court in August. The Senate bill passed yesterday bars abortion after about 6 weeks. The fetal heartbeat fallacy for non-exceptional pregnancies bars abortion after 12 weeks for victims of rape or incest, and allows for the termination of pregnancies involving fatal fetal anomalies or when the mother's life is at risk. House Republicans are expected to pass this amended bill upon receipt, since earlier this Tuesday they already agreed upon an even more draconian abortion ban that made no exceptions for rape or incest. Currently, South Carolina has refused to expand its Medicaid program to meet the healthcare needs of women living in poverty, although this funding is readily available from the federal government. About 42% of children in the state live in single-parent families, a statistic only exceeded by the state of Mississippi, which records 44%, and about half of those families live below the federal poverty level. Racially specific statistics indicate children of color are 3 times as likely as white children to experience poverty in South Carolina. Only those bills in the South Carolina legislature, which will have the inevitable effect of increasing child poverty, hunger, and maltreatment in the state, seem to get the fast track, as a bill introduced in the House on January 12, 2021 by Representative Leola Robinson Simpson titled, "Stop the Schoolhouse to Jailhouse Pipeline Act," is still residing in committee. Like similar bills aimed at amending the state's disturbing schools statute or curbing school-based arrests, a version of House Bill 3055 was introduced as early as 2019, but it stalled in committee as the legislature worked against and around the clock to pass a roads funding package and other legislation which it regarded as considerably more important than the fate of its children's lives. In the state of South Carolina, approximately 17% of black students are suspended in a single school year compared to 6% of white students. A disturbing schools statute, enacted nearly 100 years ago ostensibly to protect girls' schools from intruders, that prohibits obnoxious behavior on school grounds and which garnered national attention in October 2015, when cell phone videos emerged of a white sheriff's deputy violently arresting a black teenage girl for allegedly refusing to leave her math class at Columbia's Spring Valley High School, remains part of the state legislation, reinforcing the violence of the school-to-prison pipeline, while bills offering real reform and positive change are themselves incarcerated by Republican obstruction in the House and Senate, where they are sentenced to slow death in committee. Tabled agendas that fade in the minds and memories of white legislators, replaced by an overwhelming concern for the right of patriarch to regulate and control the functions of women's bodies.